Welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, the show, where this week I'm going to be sharing news on a theme park that's just opened in Alabama. Along with that, Disneyland Paris has reopened Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're going to be taking a closer look at the brand new animatronics and features inside the ride. Along with that, a brand new family attraction opening at Pleasurewood Hills, and a ride closure at Lightwater Valley. I'm Shawn Sanbrooke, this is Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue those titles. I do hope you're all having a fantastic week so far, and you've also enjoyed the videos here on the channel over the past few days. I did put up a brand new vlog from when we went to Wales to ride the Forest Alpine coaster. That was a really good day. We also went down to Llandudno and did the bobsleigh, the toboggan that runs down the hillside, and that was really good fun as well, so make sure you check out that vlog. I also put online another update from Secret Weapon 8 at Alton Towers. Lots of work now starting to take place at the bottom end of the site next to the large themed structure, so make sure you check that out, and there'll also be another SW8 update on the channel in the next few days. Along with that then, I also put on another vlog, a travel vlog this time from Europa Park. How to get to Europa Park. A lot of people have asked me this question numerous times over the past couple of years. With me now doing the travel vlogs, I thought, you know what, let's do one for Europa Park and show you exactly how to get there. I also give you a tour of our accommodation. Me and Lee stayed in a really nice apartment inside the town of Rust, which is located just next to the park. So make sure you do check out that video now online here on Theme Park Worldwide. Quite a bit of exciting theme park news to get through this week, so it's now time for News Off the Rails. Firstly then, let's talk about a brand new theme park that's opened this week over in the USA. It's actually opened in the state of Alabama, and it's the OWA Amusement Park. OWA is in O-W-A. It features 21 rides and attractions, different restaurants, shops, all with a boardwalk style feel. And they've actually opened it with 3 roller coasters as well, all manufactured by Zamperla. You might be thinking, oh god, Zamperla, but actually one of them is actually really worth going to see. It's a Thunderbolt coaster, and we have not done one of these, but it features 4 inversions and speeds of up to 55 miles per hour. To be honest, these rides look really good. I do like the kind of look of it. It's got a blue colour scheme, and yeah, it looks quite a nice ride for the park. They've also got 2 other family coasters, a family gravity coaster, and also a Crazy Mouse as well. Like I say, all manufactured by Zamperla. It'd be nice to think going forward we might see some other manufactured coasters in there, and I'm sure we will do, but they probably had some sort of deal with Zamperla when they opened up this park. But yeah, it looks quite nice, and what they've done, like I say, a boardwalk style feel to it, and yeah, it looks like well worth going to see if you are in the area. By all means, not a major park, but yeah, if you're in the area, why not go and visit it along with another amusement park? They've already got ambitious plans for expansion. They're planning a new central sort of plaza area, central hub, and further new rides and attractions as well, so it's definitely one to watch. That's the OWA Amusement Park, now open in Alabama. Moving on then, a little bit closer to home and to Disneyland Paris. It was the first Disney park that I visited, and I do absolutely love it. In fact, it's been 2.5 years since I've last visited. I can't wait to go back. But yeah, me and Charlotte went, and we're going again. We're going in November this year, so make sure you stay tuned for vlogs, and of course lots of other videos from there as well, with it being the 25th anniversary. The park opened back in 1992. I've been visiting since I was a kid, and I do really enjoy that feel for Disneyland Paris, and it's crazy to think that I've done every other Disney park in the world since I last went to Disneyland Paris. So yeah, it's going to be really good to get back there and see it all, and of course ride on all the refurbished attractions. Lots of rides have gone through refurbishments at Disneyland Paris. Of course, Big Thunder Mountain being a major one. They redid a lot of the rock work, and yeah, it looks really good with the explosive finale. It's a Small World's been redone, Hyperspace Mountain, all of Adventure Isle, and of course, most recently, Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, this actually reopened this week, officially anyway. It did soft open a couple of weeks back, but yeah, this looks really nice what they've done. The ride closed back in January basically for refurbishment. It's opened in July, and it's got reimagined scenes in there. It's the first one to actually feature this brand new scene, what we spoke about in a couple of weeks back's episode, about sort of the replacement of one of the iconic scenes. That's now open, and to be honest, it looks really good what they've done with that. You've also got some brand new animatronics. Captain Jack Sparrow's now in there in various locations, hiding away in barrels and that sort of thing. And of course, right near the end, in the big treasure scene, he sits there now in the middle of that, which looks like quite an interesting placement. I'm not too sure until I've seen it in person with that one. But you've also got a fantastic new animatronic of Captain Barbossa. It looks really good, and I can't wait to get on there and share the experience with you guys in November. It'll soon come round, to be honest, and I can't wait. I'm itching to get back to Disneyland Paris. I do love the feel of it, and as an overall resort, it is one of my favourites. The fact you've got the hotels, all of like Disney Village just there, and then you can walk down through to the parks. I think it's got a really nice feel to it, and I can't wait to get back. Now, it wasn't actually that long ago that I was telling you about Hobbs Pit closing at Pleasurewood Hills. Well, the park have soon turned that ride around and rethemed it into a new interactive family dart ride. It's called the Rootin' Tootin' Target Trail. That's a bit of a tongue twister, especially for me to say. It's an interactive dart ride. Basically, you go around, shoot different targets all the way around. You've actually kept quite a bit of the theming in there from Hobbs Pit. They've painted a few bits up and added a few new elements in there. And to be honest, it's a family ride. It kind of fits with that park a lot more. Hobbs Pit, I loved it to bits, don't get me wrong, it was great, but it didn't really fit with what that park was all about, and they are trying to be more of a family feel. And yeah, I can kind of see why they've done it now. Looking at this, it does look like quite a nice investment for the parks. I just hope this park survives. I mean, they've struggled the past couple of years, it seems, and quite a few people who I know have been to the park and said it was looking a bit run down and stuff, but apparently the past sort of week they've done lots of repainting and all sorts. So yeah, good to see, and hopefully we'll get an actual new ride at the park soon. New as in not a re-theme. I'd love to see something else there. I mean, they've got Wipeout, they've got a few other really nice attractions as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth going to see if you are in the area. You can also combine it with a visit to Joyland in Great Yarmouth, which is a really nice amusement park. There's some classics there, the Tellurian Tub Twist, I love that. And you've got like a junior coaster there, which is in like a mountain structure, and also Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, which is literally just up the road there as well. So you can do all three of those, maybe spend the day there or even a weekend there, a couple of days to go and see it all. But yeah, we're going to be visiting this summer at some point, so stay tuned. But we're going to check out the Rootin' Tootin' Target Trail, this brand new family ride. Finally then, from your news this week from Lightwater Valley on the closure of another ride. Now, Lightwater Valley has been taken over by new management, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to get to see some investment in that park. It's itching out for a brand new ride, really needs a major coaster or water ride or something along those lines. But the Black Widow's Web, which is an enterprise attraction, has now actually left the park. It's now closed. Opened back in 2001, it was a firm favourite, one of the few only thrilling flat rides at the park, especially since they took Whirlwind out, the Mondale Top Scan. Shame that went. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with this one with the park. I mean, I think it's one to watch with being under new ownership. Hopefully they won't just sort of sit there and just let the park carry on as it is. Let's see some investment. Let's see some more quality things going in. I mean, it's a nice park, it's a lovely location, and I really hope that Lightwater Valley can survive going forwards. Raptor Attack, one of the best indoor coasters in the UK. And make sure you check out our vlog. We went there last month, and we also did Flamingo Land as well, which isn't too far away, all the Yorkshire theme parks. So make sure you check them videos out here on the channel.
You're like a roller coaster, move and shake me side to side. Yes, then I know, but I'm making you ride like a roller coaster.
So welcome to this week's Name That Coaster. Quite a few people did get the last one right. It was a B&M dive coaster that opened last year over in the USA. Any guesses, those who didn't get it so far? It was, of course, Valravn at Cedar Point. I can't wait to get out to Cedar Point at some point in the future. I don't want to get you guys too excited, but I have been looking at Cedar Point for next year and some other parks around that area as well. So stay tuned next year for something very exciting if it all goes ahead and all goes to plan. Cedar Point, I can't wait to get out there and ride on all those attractions, and especially the likes of Maverick, Millennium Force, and of course Top Thrill Dragster, one of those that I've always wanted to do. So yeah, who knows, but fingers crossed that trip will be going ahead for next year with that one. Definitely going to be very exciting if we do end up doing that. But yes, it was Valravn. What is it for this week then? It is time for another Name That Coaster. Stop drop the sound clip. Remember, it is just for fun. All you need to do is comment down below on the video, and also stay tuned because I might also do something a little bit different later on this year. We might do a couple of dark rides and stuff like that, so have it as Name the Ride instead of Name That Coaster. So stay tuned. I know a few of you would like me to do some dark rides, maybe some flat rides and stuff, so stay tuned. I'll definitely do that a little bit later on this year.
Questions, questions, questions everywhere.
Next up then, it is time for this week's question times. Let's have a little look at what you guys want answering. The first question's coming from Pim, who was asked, if I could live in a theme park, which one would I live in and why? It's a tough choice. I mean, I've got quite a few parks that I find really homely, but I have to say that Europa Park in Germany, if I could live in a little house inside the park, that would be perfect. It's such a relaxing experience, and you go there sometimes and you find yourself not really doing more than 5 or 6 rides throughout the day. You just want to walk around and enjoy it and relax, and I could live in that park and happily just walk around and not even ride anything some days and just soak up the really nice atmosphere that Europa Park has got. So thanks Pim for that question. Next up we've got Henry, who was asked, what websites do I get all the latest theme park news from? Really good question that. So basically all the different news that I get is either from various different sources, people that I know. Of course, I follow different people on Twitter, of course, the parks themselves through their official Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So it's just a combination of both official and unofficial sort of sources, really, and other fan pages and things like that. And I put it all together to bring to you guys in Theme Park Worldwide, the show. So yeah, it's generally following people on Twitter and stuff, really. That's the main one, Twitter. I mean, a lot of news gets shared, and especially from like the Disney parks and stuff. Imagineers have Twitter, all your smaller parks, they tend to put stuff on there as well. So yeah, I'd say Twitter's a major one. But just in general, you just get to know what news is happening at these different parks. It's quite interesting, really, and a lot of contacts and a lot of people in the know as well. So thanks there for your question there, Henry. Final question has come from Jack, and he's put, me and my fiance are going to Universal Hollywood on our honeymoon in November. Firstly, congratulations, and I hope you have a fantastic honeymoon. I mean, you're going to have a great time. I hope you're going to see some of the other parks as well whilst you're out there. LA, of course, you got Disney just down in Anaheim, not too far away, so I do hope you're going to see it. Make sure you comment below and let me know. I might be able to share some tips from there as well. But yes, what are the 3 tips for having a good day at Universal Hollywood? Now, it's a really good park, and the location of it really makes it for me. Up in the hills, you've got all the different sort of travel agents that take you around and all that. It's a really nice park. But my 3 tips for you: number 1, arrive early. The park does get busy. I mean, when we went in 2015, Harry Potter hadn't even opened yet, and it was still a busy park. So definitely make sure you get there nice and early. Head down to the bottom of the park first. It's basically on a few different levels. If you start right down at the bottom where Jurassic Park is, you've got Transformers the ride down there, the Mummy. Start right down the bottom there and then work your way back up to the top of the park. Harry Potter is at the top. I'd probably save that for later on in the day. That's the same for anybody going out to Florida this summer. I'd always leave that until later in the day. Everyone always goes there and does it first. Don't do that. Don't follow the crowd. Go and do some of the other smaller rides, then go back to the majors later on. A final tip for you is do not miss the tram tour. No matter what you do, you might think, oh my god, it's a long ride. It is. It's about, what, 40 minutes? But it's well worth seeing. The tram tour, it takes you through all the backlock, all the big set pieces, and it's a really good experience not to be missed on your trip. Hope you have a fantastic time. If you have got any more questions that you'd like me to answer here on the show for next week, keep them coming in. You can either send them in over on Instagram, or you can send them in through our Facebook page as well. Just send them across as a direct message. So for today's Merch Paradise, I'm going to share a bit of a story to go alongside this one. So obviously Alton Tower is my local park, it's just up the road. I've been going there since I was a kid, since I was very, very small. And I've always had a special connection with that park, and as much as it's changed so much over the years, it really has changed a lot since I was a kid. But I still really enjoy the park, and I still walk in there and think, you know what, this is my home park. This is where I've been brought up as a kid, and if it wasn't for Alton Towers, I wouldn't have started YouTube, I wouldn't have started my old channel, and then of course created Theme Park Worldwide in 2012. But yeah, I look at Alton Towers and the memories I've had there over the years, and I always remember me and my family went to stay at the Splash Landings Hotel literally the week it opened back in 2003, and it had so many issues when it opened, and there was all sorts going about the hotel. But yeah, we went there, we went to see it all, and I remember stopping over, I was so excited, and in the rooms they used to put bags inside the rooms full of goodies and like a treasure book and all that kind of stuff. And this is the bag that I've got from 2003. Here it is. this Alton Towers Two Swords bag, and I've just got such strong memories from this, from having it in the hotel room. And yeah, me personally, this was the happiest time of my life at Alton Towers. I mean, the park, like I say, it's changed so much, and some things I agree with, some things I don't, but yeah, at the end of the day, this was Alton Towers for me, and this is how I remember it as a kid and growing up. And if I could go back and see the place like that again now, I really wish I could. But yeah, look at that, it's a really retro Alton Towers bag. I've actually got quite a few of these. I did various stays in the following years from that and have these bags, and yeah, I just thought I'd share a bit of a story alongside that one. I do keep this, I never even use it, I keep it up here at the World of Theme Parks, just as a memory really, so I can always look back in the future and think, you know what, they're the memories I had at Alton Towers. There you go, that's this week's Merch Paradise. So each week we end the episode with TPW Showcase, and of course this one is no different. Let's have a little look at what you guys have sent in for this week. Firstly, we've got Ryan, who had a photo with myself and Charlotte. It was really good to meet you. Also Tom here, who had a picture there with me. Thanks for sending it into the show. We've got Straight Banana, long-term fan of the channel, who has got this photo outside Olympia looping. So thanks for sending that in to me here at the show. Moving on, we've got Cam with a Blue Fire on-ride photo. Thanks for sending that one in. Next up, we've got Bailey, who had a photo with myself and Charlotte. Great to meet you. Moving on, we had Paul, who had a picture with the one and only Alex Crump. Hope you enjoyed meeting the milkman himself. Alex with a Dan Brown Ghost Train on-ride photo. Thanks for sending in that one. Moving on, we've got Daniel, who had a group photo with us all at Europa Park. It was really good to see you over there, and of course our brand new vlogs, 2 vlogs from Europa Park and a vlog from Holiday Park, all to come in the next week on the channel. So stay tuned, really exciting content to come. Next up, we've got Jonas with a Baron 1898 on-ride photo. Gotta love the Baron, can't wait to get back on that in September. And of course, it'll be Charlotte's first visit as well. We then got Emma and family at Fantasy Island, so thanks for sending that one in to me. Next up, we've got Joe, who had a picture with me there. It was great to meet you. And also Josh, who had a picture with myself and Harry Turnstiles himself. Thanks for sending that one in. Next up, we've got Josh, who had a picture with me. So thank you for bringing that one to the show. We then got Archie, who also had a picture there with me. Thanks for sending that one in. Then we've got Nathan, who's got a merchandise collection to share with us all. Love that there, so thanks for sending that one in. And finally, we've got Kevin, who sat in this. I said Karen because the name's Kevin, and it's actually Erin and Shayna with a collection of merchandise. Only I could do that. I'm awful with pronouncing names. I do apologise if I ever pronounce your name wrong when you send stuff in. I do try my best. I'm not very clever with that sort of thing. But yeah, thanks for sending in that photo with your merchandise. Finally, then we've got some happy birthdays. A big happy birthday to Jake and also to Tammy. There we go. That is all for this week's episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you guys. I'll be back next Wednesday with another episode, and like I said, just stay tuned for 3 brand new vlogs throughout the week here on Theme Park Worldwide. I'm Shawn Sanbrooke, thanks for watching, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later guys, have an epic week.